This week, we got Birds of Prey number 4, story by Thompson, pencils by Leonardo Romero, colors by Jordie Bellaire, and letters by Clayton, Cowless. This cover tells the story I want to talk about. This is a matchup made in comic book heaven for me. From Apocalypse, the new god Big Barda versus Diana Prince, the Wonder Woman from Themyscira. Here we go. We pick up the action here, where Black Canary tries to shake Wonder Woman off her tail. She had these magic capsules that held inside her screeches, a gift from Satana. This manages to set Diana back. Big Barda seizes the moment to flank Wonder Woman and immediately tells everyone to run. Now, don't get it twisted. Barda knew this exact situation was plausible, even though it wasn't part of the plan. When the Birds of Prey planned out how they were getting into Themyscira, they wanted subterfuge. Why? Asked Harley. Well, because Wonder Woman, of course. Right, the mighty demigod. Harley Quinn is funny, by the way. Before, she called Barda the B word. Barda checks her, so she changes to bisexual, which Big Barda didn't necessarily protest, lol. Harley was under the impression that Barda could take on Wonder Woman, which isn't that crazy at all, but Barda is honest about her chances of beating the Amazon. It's a maybe, depending on how angry Diana is. So maybe as angry as she could be when she finds out the birds invaded the island and beat up all her sisters? Yeah, exactly like that. Funny that Harley said that, because the gig was up. Diana figured out something was going on in Themyscira, and after being attacked by Green Arrow, to include being turned into butterflies, Diana comes home and she is visibly upset, to say the least. Well, now that we're caught up with Diana's current emotional state, here's Big Barda taking on the Amazon. Barda gets as many hits as she can, seemingly putting plenty of effort on every strike. When Diana was down, Barda went for broke, picked up the goddess over her head, and slammed her against her knee. Before she could deliver a final blow once more, she apologizes to Princess Diana, which she does not take well. Diana had enough of this buffoonery. She punches Barda so hard, it creates a wave of force that pushed through the entire island. Side note, let's appreciate the Kirby crackle trope in the background to demonstrate how much power Diana used here. Barda flies motionless to land unconscious. Before Diana goes after the rest of the birds, she instructed her sister to restrain the new god with the power dampers, for if she regained consciousness, they will have a problem they could not solve. I'm assuming Diana knew Barda would have woken up pissed off and ready for round 2. Diana carries on to be ambushed by Batgirl, also known as Small Bat, according to Big Barda. Cassandra pulls all the stops on Diana, and after giving the Amazon a handful, Diana clubs her good. But here comes Big Barda once more. She dispatches that random Amazon that made the mistake of grabbing her cape. Immediately checks on Small Bat, but she's out cold. Barda was distracted by this, so Diana catches the new god with the lasso of truth. Barda sees this as an insult. Big Barda, the first leader of the female Furies. Big Barda, who fought her way out of the Hell Pits in Apocalypse. Big Barda does not need the lasso. She's an honorable warrior who only speaks the truth. So, she invites Diana to ask, what are the Birds of Prey doing in Themyscira? Diana forces Barda to kneel and tells her to stop resisting the lasso and speak the truth. But Diana misunderstood the gesture of resistance. Barda wasn't refusing to speak the truth. She refused to kneel to Diana. Even under the influence of the lasso, she stands up on her 2 feet to face the goddess. And then, and only then, she speaks the truth. What a moment for these 2 icons. Thank you for watching. Have a blessed day, and remember to read more comics.